So it is Sunday, and I'm out in Okotoks right now with Barry. Now this used to be a bike path onto the bridge. As you can see, it is all totally wiped out. What's that?
Eagle Bridge.
Eagle Bridge. Eagle. So I'm going to show you how high this is. Now remember, I'm about 5'11", right around the 6-foot mark, and this is probably about 8 feet high, this wall here. And that's the kind of debris that we're looking at being washed down. This is the Sheep River. I've never seen anything like this before down here. This was a park that has been washed away, and the campground is actually over this hill. And I won't be able to get all the way down there right now, but this is just some of the debris. Big hoses, big trees, and you can see where the path of the river was during its height. So Spoilers Field was a river, and we're on our way to High River, so we figured we'd stop here and do some investigation. So I'll get back to you soon, and the next stop will probably be High River. So we're just in High River now at the volunteer area, and even in this area it's all garbage trucks and everything.
You're okay now, Liz? Oh, yeah,
So lots of volunteers out here, which is good. Lots of water supplied by lots of companies, food, everything like that. And it's constant garbage trucks and just garbage and washers, dryers, fridges. As you can see, there's Bobcat there scraping up the mud. Garbage trucks. Diggers taking all the garbage in. Yeah, it's definitely like a war zone out here. And this part's for my buddy Zach, because there's a G-Wagon. So we're here in High River, and this is one section of tracks. It's not the main line. There's weeds growing out of the tracks, so obviously not used often, but you can see it's buckled. It's washed out underneath there. You see that ties down, and it's amazing the actual devastation. There's Barry taking some photos of the other place that's washed out down there. So this spot was all washed out. And all the mud that the silt deposits in this river put here is just a horrendous amount. They're scraping it out of off the roads, and this place got hit way harder than Calgary did. So all this was basically underneath that piece of track over there.
I want to wait for a big truck to go by.
Oh yeah? Oh, like a garbage truck or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel what's going on.
So that's how much. That's how high the bank is, and that's how much is washed out. Like I said, it's all down here, which we're standing on now. And it is absolutely horrendous out here. The roads out here 3 weeks later still look like Elbow Drive did about 4 days later in Calgary. Just dumpsters, people coming out to help, which is good to see. Lots of volunteers, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. So High River, this is just on the way back, or on the way from those railway tracks, and I just wanted to kind of do a video of this bridge area down here. You can see that everything is all mud over there. The bridge is just littered with debris. It has come down this way here. See that? And then there's old washers, dryers, freezers. Entire front lawns are just mud. And there's the sign with the name that says it all. There's a reason they call it High River. Look at those tracks over there. Jeez. Wow, look at that. There you go, look at that. Holy smokes, washed away part of the road here as well.
It's turning into a battle zone.
And yeah, this is, look at the boat, upside down. Wow. This is just crazy. The boat's over there. Now they ended up there. Those, I don't think those were there to begin with. But they definitely ended up there from over there. Wow. This is pretty crazy. Our tracks washed out. The river just came all the way through here.
Still intact.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, it's just the tracks on either side of it that are not intact.
Toasted.
Yeah.
Lots of mosquitoes down here.
Yeah, there are. Gravel that was washed here from over underneath the tracks. We're heading into downtown now. Welcome back, and we're here at George Lane Park in High River, which was part of the Highwood River about a week and a half ago. As you can see, there's tables just thrown all over the place, picnic tables. And they've plowed the road. For some reason, there's a lot of traffic now. You can see tables thrown all over the place. There's that one over there that's right up against a tree. They've got a lot of the paths cleared off. And barrels. Debris still on the fences. Here's a berm over there that's just been washed away. I think that's the bank of the river over there. The mosquitoes are horrible today. I did spray up, but that doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. And I donated my can of spray to the volunteers at the flood cleanup place, and so I don't have it on me anymore. Barry's over here taking some more photos, and yeah, there's a set of stairs there, some camping spots, things like that. High River is a war zone. It really is.
I'm not sticking like glue.
Alright, so this is the northeast area of High River. The RCMP and sheriff at the check stop, or the roadblock here, were kind enough to let us come down to the water's edge, but we couldn't go in it, obviously. There are cars, a multitude of cars down the bottom. The houses at the end of the street where that tractor is, they're dry, but as you can see, there are a lot of vehicles. There's underwater, and this spreads over from that area where we were just a few minutes ago on the other side of there, and it is just horrific how much water is still here. We're going to, time's kind of running out. We got to get back, so I don't think there'll be another video for High River from today, but I'm going to try and get my vehicle fixed during the week, and hopefully be out here again next weekend. Again, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, hopefully this just shows you the devastation down in High River, which got it quite a bit worse than Calgary. Alright, so this is going to be the last one of the day. We decided to come back to the Twisty area. The reason I call it the Twisty area is you'll see right away. There's some boats that I filmed earlier that were over there. You can see how the tracks in the foreground here got moved towards the road, as over there they're probably about 20 feet away from the road. And then down this way you can see where the tracks were washed towards the road, and then you've got the bendy, the twisty one. But basically the river came all the way through here, washed everything over, all the gravel from that used to support the train tracks. There's a large piece of metal piping. I'm guessing that was like a drainage, because it's got like a sewer drain, because it's got a ladder in there. And yeah, there's a shed over there that's got everything else, everything washed out from underneath it. The house there has the footing all washed out from underneath it. And then there's a large and a recycle bin there that was washed there from across the road. Pretty crazy stuff, and right now there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people out here right now looking at this. But there we go. We'll wrap this one up now. Thanks again.